Ladies, gentlemen, esteemed non-binaries, and furs. Trashkin all. Good evening and welcome to Trash Tier Gaming. It's noon. And that means it's time for the next chapter of The Last Door. Last time, we finished the letter. This time. Oh, I can just continue? Hey! The adventure continues in Episode 2. Previously on The Last Door. Oh, I love being able to say that. Jeremiah Devitt, which apparently Devitt's Irish in origin, at least if Wikipedia is right, receives a mysterious letter from his childhood friend, Anthony Beechworth. He travels to his friend's manor in Sussex, where he learns of Anthony's descent into madness and the death of his wife, Anna Beechworth. DeWitt faces the perils of the house and finally finds the dead body of his friend who committed suicide. Anthony's final letter warns DeWitt of an unknown danger and asks him to remember his past by going back to the boarding school where they both attended years back. Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. What? Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. Oh, it was always on in my neck of the woods, but... what? Give us each day our daily bread. Is that a scourge? Forgive us our sins, for we ourselves forgive our debtors. Oh! Yep, this is going to be a ritual flogging. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Are they jump scaring me with an amen? Ah. I can't say enough nice things about the music, really, or the design. Like, they get so much across. How do I put it? When design feels good, it feels real good. This game is community powered. Join now and leave your like. Now tell me, where are you? What do you see? I see a jump scare coming up. The lantern, we're in the woods, it appears to be mistbound, it's monochromatic, tense as hell. Who is it? Is it Anthony? Answer me! What? You already got me going, game. You don't gotta try that hard. What is she doing? Get closer to her. Closer to Anna. Anthony's poor wife. Where did the child go? What happened to the child? When I count to 3, you'll wake up. 1, 2. Hey! 3, now. Wake up! Wake up! You can rest now, Mr. Devitt. That will be enough for today. Are these sessions really necessary? I'm confident this is the best course for treatment for your symptoms. Now, did you ever see him again? I saw it. What did you see? Can you describe it? I struggled to find adequate words. It looked like an eye. It was an eye, perfectly rounded and dark, deep and empty, accompanied by the most horrifying, pain-filled screams I've ever heard, inside a complete darkness where an evil dwells deep below. A forgotten fear for human reasoning, but undoubtedly still rests. Uh-oh. I went to adjust my mic, and it just kind of drooped back down. It might be time for a new mic, a new mic stand, or some new bolts. Ah, I hate filling with bolts, but sometimes that's what you gotta do. Or maybe I need to add a nylon spacer somewhere in that deal. Anywho, evil dwells deep below, a forgotten fear for human reasoning. But undoubtedly still rests deep down inside our being. In my case, that fear has already awoken. I can understand why you're disturbed, Mr. DeVitt. With your permission, I would like to consult on your case with a colleague of mine, a man I've known for many years who is more versed in modern psychological practices. I think his knowledge and experience would be very helpful in enabling us to understand your condition. If you think it would help, Doctor, I leave it in your hands. The agony grows increasingly unbearable, and if you believe this man can help, then I welcome his aid. Thank you, Dr. Wakefield. I bid you good evening. Anthony, my friend, what really happened to you? How could you have let your wife, Anna, die so awfully? These doubts consume my soul. I hardly remember the time we spent together as schoolmates. I confess that beyond your enduring friendship, I can recall little of those years. Were your words a result of an increasing loss of sanity? In your letter, you wrote that someone awaits me. A warning to ward me from a genuine danger, or merely the ravings of a brilliant mind addled by insanity? Something stirs uneasily within my heart. I will not rest easily again until I go back to that boarding school and find out what secrets may lie within. Farewell, Mr. and Mrs. Beechworth. Rest now in peace. Ah, the old stomping grounds. What nonsense are we up to? Episode 2. Memories. An old, quite damaged mailbox. Let's have a ruffle. There's a postcard inside. Dear Matthew, it's been several months now, and I still have heard no news from you. My brother insists that you have abandoned me, but I am sure you remain true. I know that you would never do that to me, for I know your heart and the honesty of your eyes. I got this address from a hospital in London and pray that it reaches you safely. If that is the case, I want you to know that I will always be waiting for you. Forever yours, Juliet Holloway. Hello. The angel Gabriel, the school's emblem. I remember it being very pristine, but it looks neglected and dirty now. Oh dear. A stone eagle lies on the floor. It appears to have broken off of the fountain. stone ornament in my pocket. Let's have a peruse. What? A locked wooden coffin, badly finished. It seems that whoever made it was a bit rushed to finish. Oh, people! How's it going? Good evening. I hope you're right, and this turns out to be indeed a good evening. My name is Devet. I did not know there was a graveyard here. My pleasure, Mr. Gillette. I'm Frank Baldwin. Do not ask me why, but Monsignor specifically ordered me to bury the corpses here. Why? I do not understand. He ordered you to bury corpses here? Why? I do not understand. What is there to understand, Mr. DeVitt? God has forsaken this place. Ah, don't you know? Here, we take care of patients. I'm an old alumnus. I used to attend the school. It has been a long time since this is not a boarding school anymore. But the building is now used as a nursing home, run by nuns. A former student, eh? I never heard anybody in the village speak fondly of the school. They say it closed overnight, though nobody knows why. Not a lot was known about it. Excuse the interruption, Mr. Baldwin. I'll leave you to your work. Have a nice evening, alumnus DeVitt. Grave, recently dug. That's a lot of graves. Ooh. Piece of old fishing net. Well, it fits in the pocket. It goes in the pocket. Many years adrift have perfectly smoothed this flotsam into a small log. Bonk stick acquired. Lost pilgrim. A sea stack older than the students at the school used to climb. Older students at the school used to climb. Somewhere up there are my initials. Ah, memories. What's a sea stack? Hold on. Oh, it's an effect of erosion. Like, that used to be land, and it was eroded away, and what's left was simply too hard, too dense, to be honest. They are some fascinating things to look at, though. Boy, howdy. Sometimes you get a whole island out of the deal. You know, for the cost of a peninsula. Yeah, I think I'll take the front door. Oh, and that's my alarm. Well, Trashkin, we'll pause here, and we'll hit it again. First thing after shift. Uno momento. Alright, let's get back to it, Trashkin. Do forgive me that there might be a little bit of difference in my voice because I've got some fall congestion going on. Joys of the changing seasons. Excuse me, sister? Good evening, sister? Good evening. I'm Mother Elizabeth. What brings you here, Mr. DeVitt? I'm a former student of this boarding school. As you can see, Mr. DeVitt, this stopped being an academic institution a long time ago and is now exclusively dedicated to prayer and the well-being of patients under our care. I see. Even so, may I please speak to Mr. DeVitt? I'm afraid that we are too busy to start wasting time talking about past issues. In addition, there is little to say. We sisters arrived after the boarding school had closed down. Everybody but the Monsignor, of course. Monsignor? Exactly. But you didn't answer my question. Why have you come to this place, Mr. DeVitt? It will help me remember. This place will help me remember my past. If you have memory problems, I would recommend you visit a doctor immediately and don't waste your time here. It'd be good to help the passage of time. Again, perceive the passage of time. Perceive the passage of time? What are you talking about? To be honest, I prefer not to talk about it. I couldn't tell you why this place is so important for me, but it is a lot. Well, I appreciate your honesty, Mr. Divot. I'll allow you to stay around here. I hope I won't regret my decision. Don't worry, Mother. Thank you. My coat. Crucifix. Well, let's take a stroll. Homie. Picture of Saint Calamus de Lille? Patron saint of the sick, hospitals, and nurses. He seems to have forsaken this place. Among the baggages, I can see a pack of letters bound by twine. Doctor. I'm sorry, I'm not a doctor. Pay him no mind. He has been delirious for some days. Miss Mary Vintage and... I'm Miss Mary Vintage, and this is my brother, Matthew. Juliet, why have you left me? Why did you answer my letters? My letters. See, the poor man is still obsessed with his fiancée. He won't accept that she left him months ago. My poor Matthew. I'm very sorry, Miss Vintage. I hope he recovers. Thank you. I ask you not to touch my belongings. You're not aware of who you're talking to. I'm sorry. Alright. Well, in adventure game tradition, photographs of people. Most likely family and friends of the bed's previous resident. A magazine entitled Weird Tales. And there's your Lovecraft reference. And August Derleth, and a boatload of others. Though, oddly enough, Lovecraft's most associated with Weird Tales, but he got his start in homebrew. Are you alright, madam? There was a rhythmic sound like breathing. What do you mean? It was last night. I felt an increasing pressure in my temples. Something dry and rough, like tree bark, brushed against my leg. I saw something on the wall, like a growing shadow. I lit the lamp, and there was nothing. I'm sure it's just a nightmare. He's quite a pale young boy. He's asleep. Please, someone. Piety. I'm sorry, you cannot be here. Is there some way I can help? Don't worry about it, sir. The Lord looks after each and every one of our patients. He will provide you with all the help you need. If you wish, you can pray there, next to the statue of Our Lady. Don't you think she's beautiful? The Virgin listens to those in need. The statue of the Virgin Mary makes this place even more mournful, if it's possible. The Madonna. A picture of the Virgin Mary, gazing at you, supposedly to portray a sympathy and compassion for you. However, she seems to look more pained and sorrowful here. You know, something I like to remember from time to time, that I wasn't taught, but I had to learn for myself. Which might be why it stuck. Certain pigments were incredibly expensive to make, and still are to a certain degree, so part of the patron system was just affording your paints, which you had to grind yourself, mix yourself. The church was one of the major sponsors and patrons for certain works. One particular pigment was so ridiculously expensive because it was made of crushed lapis lazuli, a very particular mineral of a particular value. The pigment it rendered was ultramarine. And this particular blue was reserved essentially only for the Madame, for the Mother Mary. In certain circles. I remember we used to keep some textbooks here. Now there's a music box. Probably belonged to one of the students. We used to keep our textbooks on these shelves. Dear brother, I have received your letter, and I'll try to write you more frequently. I hope you're studying a lot, and you feel comfortable there. We miss you a lot. When are you coming back? Father is in bed with a fever, and I do not feel very well, but I am on medication. Today is my birthday. I'm feeling blue. It is a quiet and boring Sunday at the village. Mum is going to cook a lemon cake, like those Grandma used to make. I wish we could eat it together. Right back. Soon, I am looking forward to knowing how you are doing, what you are learning, how is Scotland, and so on. A big hug. Think about you a lot, your dear sister. Wonder what secret I discovered. January 15th, 1876. Father Ernst seemed unusually troubled today. Several times he paused abruptly in the middle of a lecture for no reason, even during his favorite class, theology. The 18th. Today, Father Ernst was very irritable. Collins made a comment and was expelled from class for it. And even Dovet was admonished for just reading a philosophy book. I hope Father Ernst doesn't turn his ire towards me. My father will be disappointed if I fail to get good marks. The 21st. It was very disconcerting to see Father Ernst entering class so pale and sweaty. In the middle of his lecture, he stumbled, dazed, and had to sit. The 22nd. Father Eugene taught our theology class today, even though he doesn't know the subject matter as well as Father Ernst. When we asked him what happened to Father Ernst, Father Eugene told us that he had taken ill. What worries me is that now Father Eugene is starting to look unwell. It's been a month since we last saw Father Ernst. We are told that he is still sick, but if he is so ill, then why hasn't a physician come to treat him? My studies are flagging, but I have taken it upon myself to read on my own. I hope this helps, as I must succeed in spite of my problems. In spite of the problems happening around us. 23rd of February. It was announced this morning that the school is to close. None of us know why, and we cannot get a straight answer from the faculty. They each dodge the question, and I am starting to think they may not know the answer themselves. Their anxiety is palpable, though they try to hide it behind a calm face. But what about Father Ernst? Ernest. I hear he alone is to remain after we vacate the premise. There's a picture in the diary. Someone's been crossed out. More subtle than the usual red X, but... I see myself, Father Ernst, Anthony. I do not remember the names of the others. One face has been completely scratched out. There's an odd sentence written on the board. In death there is hope, in death there is life. One must seek its true nature to understand the nothing. It looks like it has been there for years, as the chalk has faded in some places. The books on the shelves are old and musty. Theology is the dominant subject. Well, I think we found all that we can get out of here. Oh, we unlocked the door? Where does it drop us off? Ah, I didn't have a choice to slide in the side door. I see. Man after piety, a man after something gone. Pale child, a stray copy of Weird Tales. Virgin Mary with baby Jesus. Strange flesh of the evils morph. Oh dear. Good evening, sister. Sister? All this suffering, all these tears, all our prayers unanswered. What do you mean, sister? All these years entrusted to the Lord, praying, looking for a sign, for something that can give me strength. Every day I hear them cry, pray, scream, and die, and what for? Where are you, Lord? Why don't you answer me? The Lord works in mysterious ways, sister, because I am not going to run up to a nun and say perhaps there is no God. Certainly, yes, but I don't ask for much, just something to go on, a path to follow. I can't go on, not like this. Excuse me, sir. Alright, well-worn beads, gathered dust. Humble bed where nuns sleep. That flask of morphine make me nerd. Hello. Another tapestry, though I remember from my school days the dormitory was here. Shadows. Hello. There's a puddle in the shower. The hole of something shiny under the grate. I cannot see it properly. Cast a net. Log. Box. Broken mirror. Protruding piece. Really shouldn't grab that with your bare hands, but okay. Shard of a broken mirror. Well, we've a shard of a broken mirror and a tapestry. We're about to commit some sacrilege. Too weak to cut the tops of the brick. It would be useful. Not sharp enough. Okay, so we're not quite there. A worn out faded tapestry of Jesus. Christos! I don't know why I find it so fun to say Christos, I just do. Can we even? Mr. Vitt, you're not allowed to get in there. Alright, well, I'm out of ideas. Won't be the first time, won't be the last time, certainly. So I've got a shiv, a net, bit of stone. Well, I can't partake in the fishing minigame because it's not there. Well, it might be time to consult the old guide. Lock. Lock box. Box log? Box elder. Ah, I think I'm gonna hit the guide, Trashkin. I'm a little stumped. Uno momento. I may just need a little hint to get my noggin jogging. Oh, dear sweet Glob Trashkin, I flunk. Matthew. Should have picked up the hint. Well, I'm about to make a sick man distraught. Miss Vinge, I think this letter is addressed to you. Oh, thank you. Leave it with me, if you would. As you can see, my brother is too weak to read it. Well, Matthew, let's see who has written to you. It's a letter from our mother. Dear Matthew, I hope you're recovering well. I wish that your beloved sister and you come back home soon. You know how alone Mother feels since you left? Making up the contents. Mother needs more care now than ever. Do you remember the good times when we all lived together? Mother needs more care now than ever. Yoink. Someone was addressed to Juliet from Matthew. Where does his sister keep them? Well, ain't no harm in sending dead mail. I can't do a good deed with the letters? My letters! All the letters I wrote my dear Juliet. You never post them, but why, Mary? Why would you do such a thing? How could you be so cruel? I had to do it, Matthew. You refused to see how inappropriate a match she is for you. Her only interest in marrying someone of your status. Interest is in marrying someone of your status. Of our family's status. It was for your sake I did this. I did it to protect you from that woman's treachery. No, you only thought about yourself, of your vanity. I can't bear to look upon you any more, Mary. Leave me be from this day forth. You are no sister of mine. You dare banish me? I have stayed by your side all for your illness. Very well, Matthew. You'll have your way. I will leave you. Then you'll see how very alone you are. Farewell, brother. Thanks be to the Lord that you have come to reveal my sister's cruelty. Please take this coin as token of my appreciation. It's my lucky coin, though I hope it serves you better than it has myself. Huh. Hey! Where are you? Nothing. Oh, the gasping sound was the secret. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna meander around trying the music box here, there, and thither. Where there's people. No effect. Aha! Oh, what a beautiful melody. Reminds me of my youth when I was vibrant and full of purpose. I knew my path then. Oh, may God bless you, for you have given me the sign I was looking for. Wasn't my intent, but, okay. A lot of dry leaves have accumulated in his old rusty pipe. They're blocking the water stream. Can we just... yeah. Oh, it's a very sharp edge. Put my hand in there. Can we use a stick? What about a stone? Unga bunga! I blunted the sharp edge of the pipe. Now I fear not fear being cut. Unga bunga worked! There's nothing left to impede the water. Hold on, you let me clear it while it was sharp. Then you let me blunt it with the... Okay! Okay, I guess that's where we are. Most would have just retracted their hand like, ow! But, okay. That was a little muddled. I have no idea what I just accomplished, but... I think it'll become more apparent if I circle around the... What's with the music change? I feel like I'm on the right track here. The Gravedigger still has nothing new to say. Not passing judgment. Digging holes is a... Whoa, what the... A nun's habit and a walking stick. These no doubt belong to the nun I spoke to by the window, but where did she go? What? What? Oh. Oh. Apparently, if you double time it out, after she leaves to the beach, there's another conversation. Okay. Well, the hell if I know what... Oh, that's also a way to get us to the beach eventually. Change that music. That's what I'm picking up on. The net should catch anything coming down the pipe. I feel like the sister was going out with or without us. Those are the showers. Log on drain. There's a puddle in the shower with a hole and something shiny under the grating. I cannot see it properly. Oh, that's an exterior drain. I see. We wouldn't do it before because it would zip down the pipe and be unseen into the great beyond. The net's job is to catch it. Okay. Okay, that makes more sense now. Let's cut the shiny object. Terrific. We're just going to leave that teardrop. Lens, please. A glass tear, probably once belonging to a piece of jewelry. Sure. Not sharp enough? Not sharp enough. Oh, nothing. Oh, piety! I know. Okay. So one of the big to-dos in miracles is the weeping statue. The man crying out for piety might settle for a mystery. There we go. I placed the glass tear in the hollow of the Virgin's cheek. Seems that it fits perfectly. Hey, someone piety. I already told you that you cannot be here. But don't worry about it, sir. The Lord looks after... But... Oh. Ah! That'll do. Gotta get their attention. Our mother is crying. Oh my lord, what does it mean? What have I done? What have we done? Of course, what others take for a miracle, others can take for a dread sign. You must help me. What can I do? What's wrong with you? There's little time. I tell them about my pain. I describe the unbearable, endless pain, yet they do not listen. They pass me by without even looking at me. They say that they are praying for me, but it does not cure my ailment. But sir, I know. I beseech you. You'll be saving me from horrible torture. I will be eternally indebted to you. I will, however difficult this would be for me. Understand your request. It's terribly hard for me. I guess I could find the courage to help you. I understand the magnitude of what I am asking. God bless you, sir. I do not know how I can show my gratitude. What I need you to do, without the nuns knowing, is try to get him out of morphine enough so I can be embraced by the deepest dreams in a way that stopped the rhythm of my heart. Yeah, I was afraid I was agreeing to that. Well, I'm just gonna load up a syringe and meander on in. Well, how the hell do I get around this one? Genghis? Hey, nothing suspicious about me. Don't look suspicious. Don't look suspicious. Huh? What? There's a note. Baldwin lies. That's some big all play and all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Energy going on there. In the eyes of a fervent devotee, it could look like a real tear. Well, we have apparently run off one nun. We have raptured another nun. I think we've done some pretty solid damage here, intentional or not. I need some air. Noise is coming from the coffin. What in heaven? Log! Grave recently dug. What? What? Where's the gravekeeper? Where's the digger? Oh God! What else is there? Don't have. I should let you get back to your work. Have a nice evening, Otis. Baldwin lies. Tell me about the Monsignor. I can't rightly say. After all these years, I have never seen the man. Who knows? Maybe he doesn't exist. I might be able to take a look if I kept him distracted. Tell me about Mother Elizabeth. Pretty strict, I can tell you that much, Mr. DeVitt. Do not think she likes me very much either. Tell me about this place. Well, the construction of this building was ordered by an Episcopal bishop of Aberdeen in 1805. Tell me about Aberdeen. It was the place where I was born and raised, one of the biggest cities in Scotland. Look there towards the east, you'll see King's Tower. It's the highest point of the city. Oi, you seem a bit distracted, Mr. Nick. Oh, don't worry about it. Tell me about Aberdeen. You'll see King's Chapel Tower. It's the highest point in the city. I'll leave you to your work. Okay, that's the end of the speech, is what that is. A tool. This tool has been fairly used, but for what? Not important. It's a lever now. The darkness of his eye. His body is petrified. He has a look of sheer terror in his eyes. Oh my God. But what has happened? Talk, man. This is trying to make him come to his senses. No, that's not it. But if Mother Eliza is out here, well, free reign at the lobby. Also, there is a lot going on here. These are the papers on his mother was working. Willem needles. Needlands. Cause of death. Quaxia. Is that apoplexy? Prolexia. Marmoso. I'm gonna have to actually look these up. Uno momento. Alright. Note, scratch marks have been found on his stomach. Colaxia appears to be, wasting disease. Usually a cancer of some sort. But there were other wasting diseases at the time. We lack the understanding. It's usually marked by severe loss of energy and loss of weight. But see, I wasn't able to dig up, but death by fright, I think. Clear expansion of tear on the patient's paralyzed face was found at the time of death. Marasoma appears to be stagnation, apathy, or paralysis. We found the patient dead, emaciated, and paleness on the body. Fyodor Hatting. Cause of... Oh dear, Trashkin. I appear to have left my notifications on. Un momento. There we are. Fyodor Hatting. Cause of death, typhoid fever. Patient suffered severe hallucinations minutes before death, screamed and shook until the opiate started to take effect. Luna Ashdown. Cause of death. Also, tuberculosis. During the autopsy, we found some strange black marks on his... Oh, Lena. On his fingers. Claude Harris. Cause of death unknown. Hey, you could have worked in apoplexy there. He died while he was sleeping. Cause of death. Respiratory arrest. Notes. Blank. Alan Blair. Oh, Norton Dunstan. Cause of death, morphine overdose. Patient committed suicide. Notes, the patient did not seem to have depressive symptoms or suicidal tendencies. Large, bright, ornate key. What? Don't look into his eyes. Because the deepest darkness dwells in his eyes. Oh, you're gonna make me make the choice. Come in, my son. Do you think you could hide these books from me? They are just classic philosophy books, Father. Plato and Aristotle. Silence, instruments of falsehood, you mean. Fallacies coming from the snake. Now, son, get on your knees and raise your arms. Ow! Apologize to the Lord. Pray to the Lord. Malum Hold on. Malum in se. Evil itself, or evil in itself. Things in which the wrongness of the act itself are self-evident, or at least argued to be. Oh dear. Oh god. Anybody else having flashbacks to a particular hallway in Resident Evil? Lord, your eyes burn me. I don't deserve mercy nor forgiveness. O Lord, have mercy on my soul. Who are you sending me? Is death to whom you are handing me over? Has my hourglass already run out of sand? Father Ernst. Ernest. It's been many years since I last heard that name, since... Oh, I see. Father, I'm here to be able to remember. You have to help me, I beg you. Pleas, entreaties, petitions, praying, torment, exemption, pastimes bring us misfortune and pain. Pastimes just bring us misfortune. Oof. Father Ernst, I was one of your students. One of my old students, you say? It's only the Lord who teaches us. We all must follow his ordinances and disciplines. Get closer, son. Come, pray next to me. I forgot about this. This is uncomfortable. Oh boy, here we go. Okay. Ah, there we go. He has a large burn covering his eyes. He's completely blind, despite his decrepitude, extreme fitness, and paleness. I can still recognize Father Ernest, but he seems far away, like in another world. Makeshift altar is covered in a dense layer of wax. The candles have almost burnt out, only barely illuminating the room. Creepy image of Christ crucified. Inexplicably, it has a dark cuff covering its head. Strange. Glory be to the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit, as it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be. Now, my son, tell the Lord which one is his voice, the sharp sword, the wise quill, or the delicate petal. I choose the wise quill. No, you've enveloped him in sin. Now, my son, tell the Lord which one is his holy place, the wise virtue, the endless blame, or the blessed penance. The blessed penance? Your soul lives to be embraced by darkness. Now, my son, tell the Lord who you are, the faceless pilgrim, the gate guard, or the lost seaman. The faceless pilgrim? No! There is no salvation of the Lord for your soul. Now leave me alone. I have my soul to purify. Dear God in heaven, I feel for you. Your light is in my eyes. I will burn them for you. Dear God in heaven, I feel myself in you. Your eyes are in my soul. I will burn it for you. Fear myself in you. Your sword is in my hand. I will burn. Dear God in heaven, I hate myself in you. My blame is in your heart. I will burn myself. You're there. I know you are. Do you hear me? Get out of my room. Despite being blind, he preserved good hearing. I must be more careful when moving. Bloodstained razor. Doesn't matter. Mission accomplished. No idea what I need. Oh! Bet if I... Bingo! We got a razor on a stick now. I know what to do with that. I feel like I flunked a check there. I feel like I rolled a natural 2 on a speech check. Hello. Oh dear. Success! And finally, our expert on philosophy, Jeremiah DeVitt, shows up. Where were you, my friend? We have been looking for you. Well, as I was saying, tonight is the perfect moment for our next meeting, but I suspect that someone outside our group is secretly surveilling us. Who is it, Anthony? My dear friends, it is Professor Glynn. Do you mean Father Ernest? Certainly. No doubt about it. Therefore, dear colleagues, I have decided to change the venue of tonight's meeting. Have you noticed the lounge behind the small door of the classroom? I have believed Covenant to borrow the key for our necessities. You already know at 12 o'clock you will find that door open and I'll be inside the lounge. That is it, my dearest colleagues. Videt ni quisiet. See that no one knows. Aha! I remember that in this furniture we used to keep some of our personal belongings. It's empty now. Also, I complete this way. I could probably punch through it if I tried. I remember this was the bed where I used to sleep. I was a student here. Oh, hey, I'm here. Well, we've already busted our cutting tool. Oh, that was a choice? Hello? Mr. Rabbit was jumping through the forest on a warm spring afternoon. When going through a bush, Mr. Rabbit ran into Mr. Wolf, Mr. Vulture, and Mrs. Snake, who were having a heated argument. Yeah, I don't see anything bad meandering into the blood-red doorway. Mr. Rabbit, curious, asked them, Dearest, why are you arguing in this beautiful and cheerful spring afternoon? You're arguing about who gets to eat you. To answer politely, why are we trying to decide who of us will have the pleasure of eating you up? Mr. Rabbit, really scared, said, but I do not want to be eaten. I want to live. To which Mrs. Snake answered, smiling, that is impossible to happen, Mr. Rabbit, since we all, both you and us, are going to die sooner or later. Don't you think so? Mr. Vulture said, Mrs. Snake is right. We should stick to the issue at hand. It is getting late. As you see, we do not agree. Do you want to help us decide, Mr. Rabbit, who would you suggest as the one to eat you? After thinking of it quite a while, Mr. Rabbit came up with an idea and carefully said, I got it. Why not organize a race? The first who arrives to the forest clearing will have the privilege of eating me. No doubt Mr. Wolf can run at a high speed, but Mr. Vulture can fly and avoid any obstacle. I'm sure that Mrs. Snake knows all the shortcuts within the forest. What do you think? The three predators agreed it was fair, so they started the race, and they quickly disappeared. Oh, I didn't notice. 4 figures, conveniently enough. Mr. Rabbit happily tricked them. Started running at high speed in the opposite direction of the predators, who eager to prove their worth, didn't realize the trick. This feels like a jump scare room to me. Mr. Rabbit was far away from there, and he finally felt safe and happy and proud of his country, but suddenly there was a loud bang. The earth shook, frightened birds flew, and everything went dark in the end. I knew it was coming. How's it going, bunnies? An impossible love. It was something I kept to myself for a long time. The thing is that I love you. I have always loved you. Since the first time I felt your frozen hands. Each time I moved away from you, I miss your glassy, empty, dead eyes. I miss your rough hair, your grayish skin, your stench. But our love just cannot be. It's an impossible love. What? No, not again. How long have I been sleeping? What was that all about? In the nightmare, I found a place in my memories. Did we? I mean, I remember a lot of heading to the left. Oh, it was where I am. Just... I guess hit the classroom? So I was supposed to be paying attention. Well, that's not the one. Then the cutting tool. Oh wait, we went down. Yerp. Trapdoor. I don't remember a trapdoor, but okay. From here spouts a horrible stench. There's something down there. Oh god. Did you see? It was there, just in front of me. That thing was screaming. Shakes uncontrollably, body racked with pain. Rest in peace. Churches used to carry the corpses. Who's behind all this? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Baldwin. Must have been dead at least a week. There's an expression of horror. There's Journal Horse, and then there's... This is an abattoir. Oh? Punctual as always, DeVitt. Now, all that remains is to introduce our guest. You may come in now, Professor. Father Ernst? Do not worry, my friend. I invited him to join us this evening. The professor genuinely shares our curiosity, and who better to complete our group than one of the most renowned theologists? Moreover, We mustn't ban those who are willing to explore beyond the veil. The moment we have long awaited for has arrived. Please, all of you, take a seat, and we shall begin the procedure. Soon, the door shall be opened, and we may finally see what lies beyond. Now I ask that you close your eyes. You will feel a momentary prick as I inject you with the serum. What? Even after all these years, I have not forgotten your voice. You're the fourth witness. I remember what happened. What is that we saw? The eye of the bird, Malamidse. Self. What happened to us? What is it that we witnessed? You must tell me. You must make me understand what my mind cannot fathom. It was our curiosity that damned us. We opened that which should not be opened. In doing so, we shorn the veil that separated our world from his. Seeking vision, we were ourselves seen by the eye of the bird. It remembers us. It looks for us. It calls us from its dark nest, from its abominable lair. All these years I have attempted to return to it, but I have no strength left. These poor, wretched creatures are too frail. They lack the sight to return. Not one of them has. Only us. Only the four witnesses. Who are the other two? Where are they? They disappeared as you did. I haven't heard from any of you, but I was seized with curiosity. Absconded with my faith and deprived me of sanity. Oh Lord, forgive me, for I've sinned. Nothing remains. All that is left is surrender. Surrender to him. Gravely have we sinned, and now our only absolution is to burn. Burn in the flames. Oh dear. Malum. In. Say. Whoa! Well, they were right to warn us about Baldwin, weren't they? And now we're in the box. You can do a lot with a little sound effect work. And now we're being buried alive. Ain't it grand, Trashkin? I hate it. Oh. The adventure continues in episode. Secret from the past. Well, Trashkin, that's going to do it for this episode. We'll be back tomorrow at noon Central Time with the next installment of The Last Door to finish out the season. Or with the next installment. And we'll finish out the season with a big blowout playthrough of The Last Door Season 2. This has got all those staple early Penny Dreadful aspects and just a dab of weird fiction on top. Just a little cosmic dread to go with everything else. So I'd like to thank you all for coming out. I'd like to thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed your time here and you wanted another reminder for when we drop next, well, you can always hit subscribe and hit the bell if you want that reminder. If not, and you'd rather meander up to the trash fire when you care to, hey, that's fine too. Just don't hit the bell. And of course, I'd like to thank you all for coming out and watching. If you're already subscribed and you still feel like helping out the channel, hey, shares help out tremendously because YouTube really doesn't bump my stuff. So a word of mouth to a friend, a timely link in a spot, or even just a recommendation is always nice. Likes and dislikes burn equally in the algorithm in the trash fire. And comments are the most valuable of all because it provides me with valuable feedback, what you want to see, what you enjoyed, what you didn't. And just hearing about what you were up to while you were watching is also nice. Lets me interact directly and provides me with feedback, which YouTube is not do a good job of providing to you. They'll throw numbers at you. They'll throw all the numbers in the world at you, but I can't crank any useful information out of it. So, that said, we have plenty more Let's Play to keep you amused, but if you do have to depart us now, help yourself to another drink and another snack. Remember to fold up that camping chair, and don't forget to count your spoons, hydrate, medicate, and take care of yourselves as best you can. Remember to tell the folks you love you give a good damn. Go play some games. Good night, and I'll see you all in the next one.